Hey everyone, it's me Joji, and today we're going to be taking a look at a deck that's going to annoy your opponent. So, why I say it's going to annoy them? Well, Gengar EX. It has an ability that puts damage counters if they try and attach energy to your Pokemon. Well, that's not the more annoying part. The annoying part is its attack Tricky Steps does 160 damage, but lets you move an energy on the opponent's active Pokemon that you just attacked onto one of their benched Pokemon. So, if they want to power up to attack, they're going to have to put an energy on and have to damage their own Pokemon. So, instead of just doing 160, usually you're going to be doing 180. If you have more than one Gengar on the field, well, 20 times however many more you have. In this deck, we're only going to be running 3, but you could be trying to run 4 if you wanted to. To go with that Gengar EX, we have also the new Gastly here. Mysterious Beam does the same exact thing, but it has to be heads on a coin flip. We then have the new Haunter. It's a different effect. It's 30 damage for 2, so if you haven't set up your Gengar EX on the second time you're going for your turn, you can at least put them poisoned instead. But of course, Gengar is going to be the attacker in this deck, again with its Tricky Step attack. Now for our draw engine, we are actually going to be running a Bidoof Bibarel line here, a 2-2 for our draw engine. And then we also have the Skwovet to help us out with its Nest Dash. So if we don't get a good hand, we can Nest Dash first and then use Industrious Incisors to get 4 more cards. We also have a Manaphy in case we see any pesky Greninja out there. We can save our Gastly, our Skwovet, or if they're trying to KO something on our bench, maybe a damaged Gengar, we won't have to worry about that. And because we're going to be doing 20 damage counters every time they attach to their Pokemon from their hand, we want to use the Radiant Alakazam to maneuver that damage onto some weaker Pokemon. Going on to the trainers, we have 3 Giovanni's Charismas. Now this came out in the Mew 151 set, and a lot of people didn't use it because it didn't really have a placement in the meta, but now with Gengar EX's ability, removing an energy off your opponent's Pokemon, you can do the same thing with the Giovanni. So play Giovanni, remove one, and then attack, remove the other. Although with Giovanni, it's not going to a benched Pokemon, it's going back into their hand, and at least you can attach one from your hand onto your active Pokemon. So that might be the energy you need to use Tricky Steps. Then we have 3 Arven, 2 Boss's Orders, Giovanni showing up twice in this deck, 2 Iono, 2 Judge. It's not the best card choices, and I'll go over my thoughts at the end of this video on what cards you could probably add in to make it a bit better. But let's move on to the item cards. We have 3 Rare Candies because we have 3 Gengar that we want to evolve. We have 3 Ultra Ball, 3 Buddy Poffin, 2 Crushing Hammers, doing some more disruption to the energy on the opponent, 2 Switch Cards, 2 Counter Catcher, 2 Earthen Vessel, 1 Super Rod, which I'm very hesitant to maybe add a second one. There have been times where, having a second Super Rod might be helpful. But moving on, we have Prime Catcher, and then we have 1 Pal Pad, and then for our Pokemon tools, we have 2 Technical Machine Evolutions to evolve from Gastly or Bidoof into Bibarel and Haunter. And then we have 1 TM Devolution to, we're going to be doing 160, so it's not too strong, but at least we can move some stuff around and maybe get knockouts by moving some counters with Radiant Alakazam. Then we have 2 Pokemon League HQs and 8 Darkness Energy to round out this deck. Now, honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun to disrupt the opponent's attacks this way. I have had quite a bit of success, especially with like Charizard EX decks, because they only use 2, but they usually want to attach using the Infernal Rain ability on that Charizard. And after they set up and maybe take a knockout on something, if we get our Gengar EX up and maybe the Giovanni's Charisma, they're not going to be attacking with that Charizard the following turn. So, and then couple that with a TM Devo, and they're going to have a bad time. But let's see if we can do that to any Charizards in this gameplay we're going to see right now. Before we go on, why not get subscribed? It lets me know that you like this sort of video. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much. but double check because YouTube does unsubscribe people. We don't want to go first. That way we can get off an Arven and grab some more Pokemon that way. Hopefully that we draw the Arven. Ooh, that's not a good start. We do at least have the Buddy poppin'. Ooh, mulligans? Okay, looks like we might be running into an Iron Hands future box here. We did cover that in a previous video, and if you want to check it out, I'll link it up in the little information eye there. Alakazam, okay, that's fine. Yeah, this might be the Iron Hands variant because of how much lightning energy we just saw. It might be a problem. We'll see how quickly they get set up. But if anything, we can just Crushing Hammer a lot of the stuff in the beginning. Let's Buddy Poffin first, thin out our deck. Let's grab 2 Gastly. I don't think we're gonna need the Manaphy unless they do run the Psychic Energy. Let's put the Alakazam up. And I think the only thing we're gonna be able to do right now is Crushing Hammer. Ooh, for the heads. Nice. Slows them down a bit that way. And we're just gonna pass. Next turn, we can at least get rid of 3 of our cards, but we're only going to be able to draw 2. I'm almost wondering if I should wait and attach first, then retreat. Oh, well, we're going to get Iono'd, so it doesn't matter. Also, what's going on here in this corner? That's weird. We got the Charisma and this. Oh, we can Prime Catcher. Oh, but I really want a Gengar up before I Prime Catcher. They manually attached here, so we won't have to worry about it attacking. Electric Generator. Ooh. Scary. Okay. We could Giovanni's Charisma it. We really wanted to. We could do that. Wait, why can't I? Oh, because it has no actives. We're gonna risk it. Let's see how many energy we can discard from this guy. Sure, let's attach it to here. A little concerned about doing that, because if we don't hit the heads on this, they can arm press us for KO. Oh, they're gonna be so mad, I bet. That they have just lost, what now? 3 energy they attached from that electric generator, 2 energy they attached from the electric generator. Oh, that is probably annoying, to say the least. Let's see what they put up. Electric generator. Okay. Future boost is not a big deal because they can't retreat. They already have the heavy baton on it. We just need to get that Gengar up here. How many did they hit? 1 or 2? None. Ooh, yikes. Manual attach. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, they might hate to see this too. This hits heads. Oh man, if they get annoyed enough, we could see a concede. Let's start powering up our other Gastly. This is actually crazy that we've essentially gotten rid of 3 of their energy this game. 4 of their energy this game. What is going on? This is probably the most heads I've hit with the Gastly's Mysterious Beam. Future Boost Energy. Single Attach. Professor's Research. Let's see if they get a switch. I feel like they might be running a switch or a Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher, at least they could switch out. Oh, actually, they manual attached. They should have manually attached to here, to be honest. Also, what is going on? Is this like a visual bug? Okay, it is. That was weird. Still only energy here. Let's go ahead and just Mysterious Beam one more time. We hit the tails this time, but don't have to worry probably. Unless they do have some sort of switching card. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Something is off. It's just like not showing up for a second. We're in a bit of a dangerous spot here. We don't hit anything from the top deck. I really want to hit something on the top deck. Boss's orders. Okay. The judge is good. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat this. Put up a Gastly just in case we get a Rare Candy and Gengar. Judge. Oh, there's the Gengar, but no Rare Candy. We can at least maybe get it next turn. Come on. Let's hit heads one more time. Let's do it. Heads. Oh, they must be very mad. They're losing all of their energy. They've lost... Actually, did we discard all these? No, right? Did we? Did they discard one with a Techno Radar? Oh, we drew the Rare Candy too. Oh man, they're gonna be very mad at us right now. I'm gonna go ahead and Arven. Grab the Ultra Ball. We don't need this Evo. Can we actually get? We could get it right now. But then we don't have any draw support. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna grab the Bibarel. Yeah, I don't think we need the switch. We might. Let's do this because we will get the Bibarel out for draw support. Let's see if we get some good cards off these 4. Not the best choices, but we'll hold. We can maybe get the Gastly next turn. Or sorry, the Gengar next turn. We're going to move this over to the Iron Crown because it's pretty useless on them. So far, it seems like they are running the same kind of list that we were running before in the previous video, where it doesn't run any Psychic. And this is why I caution a lot of people not to just run the Lightning at the end of that video. What did we discard? Okay, we can grab some of that stuff back. So I'm actually gonna get rid of the TM and that. We'll grab our Gengar. Oh, I should play the Rare Candy first, obviously. And Pal Pad back. I think the Iono might come in handy. I feel like if we used our Prime Catcher. What could we use? If we get the boss's orders off the barrel, we could bring this guy up. No, but this is very helpful because they are all, well, you know, basic Pokemon. Let's actually also move some of this away because we're going to get KO. This guy's pretty weak, and you could try and power this guy up. But this makes it easier to KO. If he tries to attach another one, he's gonna get ticked with 40. And then our no, yeah, we will be getting KO after that. Yeah, let's Iono. Let's get a fresh new 6-hand. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe PTCG Live is having some issues? Or connectivity issues that I'm not seeing? That was weird. Yeah, it's definitely taking time to process like the opponent's hand. Excuse me, game. Excuse me, game. Alright, fine. I will attack. I don't know what the heck that was. That was definitely not by my choice. I could not play any of my other cards. Or wasn't showing indicators, if I could. That was weird. Very concerning. Okay, here's the Miraidon. He has to manually attach, so that's an easy 4 onto it. Honestly, I was hoping to just play that Buddy Poffin to get the other Gastly out. Ooh, okay. Well, that helps him because he has so many in the discard. This guy's getting close. We do have boss's orders, though. We, in fact, do have boss's orders. He is in KO range, right? Yeah, we do 160. That would turn this to 240. Yeah, that connectivity issue probably messed us up a bit. But to be fair, we probably now don't have to worry about that Gastly getting KO'd. Yeah, now it's showing his hand. I don't know what the heck was going on there earlier. Is he going to arm press or amp you very much? The arm press would be doing an extra, what is that? 80. Ooh, counter catcher. Ah, okay. He's going to amp you very much there. Which is fine. He doesn't have another Pokemon to attack with. Unless he does, for whatever reason, have that psychic energy I was talking about. And even another Iron Hands would take a while to set up. Let's see if we can put up the other Gastly. Let's bring up both of those. Let's start attaching to it. We could Giovanni. That way he has that and he'll be tempted to attach it to whatever Iron Hands he puts up. We could also do this. No, the gift won't matter. We don't have any energy. I want to keep this. Wait, how many rare candies do I still have? We have one more. Do I even have that other Gengar, to be fair? Yeah, this would be KO. But do I want to do that before anything else? I could get the rare candy next turn with Arven. Let's just tricky steps. For KO. Let's move this gift energy over to this Iron Crown. Okay, we're sitting pretty well, to be honest. The best thing he could do right now is try and set up for another Iron Hands or counter catcher us. Okay, I guess you can do that too. Or counter catcher us and KO something that way. Let's see, does he have that last Iron Hand? He does. So he's going to peak acceleration here. We have our boss, so we can boss that up and start knocking it down a bit. Oh, that's one attach, so we'll have 3. He might be able to amp you very much for KO next turn after this peak acceleration. Okay, that's fine. I feel like maybe the Gengar would have been the better choice, but he is playing his deck. Oh, never mind, he's conceding. Yeah, we would have probably won there, regardless. But I feel bad for bullying him in the very beginning with that Gastly. I will be going first. Okay, so probably something that they can attack with first turn. Well, there's a mulligan, and they will see that we're playing Gengar EX. Another mulligan. Okay, what did they mulligan? Charizard? Okay. We'll see how we do with this one. Hopefully we can set up and redraw a TM Devo. Or sorry, not Devo. Evo. Actually, no, we can't attack. We're going first. How many more mulligans did we give him? Wow, 3 more? That's unfortunate. Okay, we're starting a single Gastly, but we do have the Buddy popping. 9 cards. Wow, he is definitely going to get set up here. But so, wow, wait, no way. We are starting a single Gastly in this game. That is crazy. Hold on, I should have checked. We have 2 Haunter, 3 Gengar, 2 of our oh, I switched tabs. 2 of our Gastly are prized. That's not cool. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna need Manaphy in this game, so we'll just do that. We'll attach for turn and pass. I don't think it can take a KO here, but we really need to get Arven and Gengar at least. This is going to be a tough one. We need to get at least 1 prize to hopefully be that Gastly we're missing. One of the Gastly we're missing. Okay. They've got 2 Charmanders set up. If we take a KO, we're fine. Evo, okay. If anything else, like we could just Devo. We'll see how that goes, though. Oh, they also run Skwovet. I haven't seen too many running the Skwovet, but that kind of hurts because we did have the Bibarel, unless this is a great hand. Ooh, it's not a great hand. Okay. We could Charisma to get the second energy on here. Nothing. Okay. No energy for either of us. There's the Arven. Let's attach. Arven. Do we want to get any of these? I don't think so. That way we can Ultra Ball for the Bibarel. What do we get rid of, though? You know, we could use Thin Out. No, actually, I'm going to get rid of the 2 supporters and then Pal Pad. Because I can get an empty hand this... Well, almost empty hand. This way. Because I can attach here. I can hear. I could hear. Just as a temporary measure. Ultra Ball away these for the Bibarel. Let's do that. Pal Pad back Arvin and the boss. We can at least Skwovet this item. That's useless to us. Counter Catcher is also useless to us. Please be... Oh! Not the right turn, at least. I think we retreat here. Give him Skwovet. We could get Gastly. I mean, Haunter. I think we'll do that. Yeah. Oh, that's our best choice right now. If they boss KO, I don't think we're recovering from this. Again, this is our only Pokemon that can attack right now. I mean, we could attach to Bibarel, but I don't want to do that. What are you getting? If I had to guess, Rare Candy or Ultra Ball? Probably Ultra Ball is the better choice, so you can hopefully Bibarel into a Rare Candy. I'm guessing he's mulling over if he wants the Pokemon tool. Okay, Heavy Ball. Why the Heavy Ball? I guess, oh, okay, just to discard it. That's fine. Oh, I guess Heavy Ball would have been helpful for us in that case, right? There's a Rare Candy he had in hand. Okay. He did Arvin, so we're probably safe. And I feel like this is probably a good position, to be fair. Because he's going to attach this way. He's going to KO us, but then we have the Gengar the following turn. All we need is an energy. Okay, single attached there. There's the KO, of course. Let's put Haunter up. Okay, Super Rod isn't helpful at the moment. Let's put up Gang. Actually, we could Super Rod at least a Skwovet and energy. But if we don't draw a supporter, or sorry, our Gastly, we're in more trouble. Let's do this instead. Yeah. And that way we can Bibarel for 4. And if we don't get the energy off of this, we did good. We also got the Earthen Vessel. We could get some Crushing Hammers, right? We put the other one back in. Let's do that. Let's grab the... Nope. Let's grab the Crushing Hammer. And we'll get this just to thin out the deck a bit. Crushing Hammer, hopefully heads. Thank you. With all the bad luck we've had so far, I would only expect that much. Let's get rid of that. And why not? Let's get some more thinning going. Get some energy out of there. Now, we do 160. Where do we put this energy? I think onto the Bibarel is the most useless position right now. We could have put it on Skwovet, but they could somehow switch in and retreat, and then they could just Super Rod it back. and rather not have the option for them to do that. Okay, there's the attach. Gnawing Curse is gonna do its job. They should have maybe just used the Cypher's Cypher Maniac's what is this? Code breaking, and instead used the Infernal Rain from their Charizard to attach to it. Because this does put us slightly closer to KOing it. Yeah, they need the Rare Candy and Charizard, but they have 4 in hand. I guess they could Skwovet, right? Skwovet and then Bibarel, and they still get them regardless. I feel like, maybe Cypher Maniac is actually a really good card whenever you're running the Bibarel line in general, especially with Skwovet. It's fine too. Might have to test that out a bit with this deck afterwards. I'll still play this as is, but I think it's a good option to grab stuff that you need that way. Nest Dash, okay, so they're getting the one they got. Wait, did they Super Rod? They are silly, hold on. They Super Rodded after using Cypher Maniac's code breaking. Oh, that was a misplay for sure. We're gonna go ahead and Painful Spoons away some of this damage onto one of the Charmander. Skwovet. No, some of the Charmanders I think is probably a better position. Or idea, I should say. Let's see here. Pokemon League HQ. We're just gonna drop it just to have it there. Okay. So 320. We're gonna put this on Bibarel. If they try and attach, that gets KO'd. Which they're probably not going to do. They could, again, use the Infernal Rain ability to attach and they don't get the damage. I think they kind of screwed themselves over, though, with that Super Rod play, right? Is that what they did? There we go. Yeah, they played Super Rod. Why would they do that after the Cypher Maniac's code breaking? Ooh, Crushing Hammers. That's the last one, but we can use it hopefully on one of these Charmander. If he doesn't evolve one, ooh, that's not good for him. That's not good for him at all. Maximum Belt. Maybe he is going to get one up. How many more does he have? He has at least 2 more Rare Candy. Does he not have the Charizard? There's a Delphox. Okay. Or Sealed Stone. Maybe just hasn't been pulling them. If I had to guess, maybe he's going to use that Force Sealed Stone to grab the Rare Candy or Charizard. Could be. There is the Charizard. Okay, so let's see if they grab the Rare Candy this way. Maybe they go for the attack here. Yeah, I think this is probably the best position we put ourselves in, damage-wise, because he will only be doing 230, right, with the Maximum Belt. Which is still better, because if we had KO'd this, he would be doing, what is it, 180, 210, 240, 290. So it's a little bit better. What did he actually, I didn't check. What did he put back with the Super Rod? You put just one basic energy back. Okay. I wonder if he's double checking whether he can put it onto there. And he can, because it's coming from the deck. I don't know actually how this works with Qian Pao and Excalibur. What the heck was this? Crazy that you would decide to do that instead. Luckily, we got Tails off of that. Oh, I really want to get the KO so I can get the other Gastly out. I have to. I've been stuck with just one this whole time. Please be one of the Gastly. It's both of them. Oh, I am elated right now. He still isn't doing enough to KO us. So I think what I'm gonna do is boss up this Charizard. Do I put up this Bidoof? I don't even know if I have the other Bibarel out. Let's do it just to draw 2 more. There's our other Gengar. If we get 2 Rare Candy somehow, that would be wonderful. Alright, let's Tricky Steps. He would be able to attack here. Yeah, let's drop it there. I'd be surprised if he tries to go for a Tail Smash. That's 6-7 energy. I wonder how many he runs. Buddy Poffin. He's probably checking his energy counts right now, because if he only runs maybe 8 or 9, he may be in trouble. Let's see. He's going to be doing... Alright, 180 plus the 2 we took out is an extra 60 for 240. And then plus the maximum belt that gives an extra 50, right? So 290. I'm just hoping that if he only has 7 available to him, this would be the best position for us. Let's see. Let's see if he blunders this Cypher Maniac's code breaking like he did the other one. Well, hold on. Did he already used Bibarel, so and Skwovet, right? Or is that the effect from... Okay. So he still has the Skwovet. He already Bibareled, so only one of those cards is going to go to him, and then he has to wait until next turn to get that one. Super Rod? What? Do you have any energy? What are you putting back? Pokemon? The Charizard, maybe? Probably the Charizard. Okay. And the Charmeleon. Okay. Burning Darkness for 290. Okay. Saw that coming. He has no hand, but he can Bibarel next turn. I think we Arven. Grab a Rare Candy. Get one of our Gengar up here. We're gonna Earthen Vessel. Let's just grab 2. So we'll do 160, it'll be at 320. Could we boss something up? Hmm. If we put the damage onto here, we do get the KO, but then he's just easily getting KOs on us. Oh, right, Arvin. Let's Industrious Incisors. There's a Skwovet that we put back. Do we go for the KO? He loses the energy. He's used 2 Super Rods, right? What are the chances he runs a third? I'm hoping he doesn't. Let's at least prevent him from attacking that way. Let's just throw 4 onto here. I'm really hoping he doesn't. Ooh, he's gonna retreat. Okay. Or he's gonna try and tail smash? What is his plan here? We have disrupted him quite a bit. He has still only 7 total there. I wonder if some of them were prized. Tail smash? Ooh, yikes. That's not good. That's not good at all for him. How many more bosses orders do we have? We have 1 more. But there's the concede. Oh man, I think maybe we messed him up too many times with his counts. And that's why I like this deck so much. Gengar EX has so much disruption from the energy, especially when you're very dependent on, in this case, his abilities to power up your Pokemon. And so that was Gengar EX. Honestly, it's a lot of fun, especially because I like disruption decks. I like having to essentially make the opponent think a little bit harder what they're going to be doing, because of either they're not going to be able to attack, they won't have the energy to attack, or just mind games. I don't I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a lot of fun to play disruption for me. But there are some things I would probably change about this deck. Now, I don't know how well Manaphy fits into this deck. It does fill up a space, but it is there and it can be helpful again for those Greninja cases. The times that I did playtest this deck, I honestly didn't get Greninja Water Shuriken at all, even when I did have like 2 Gastly and the Skwovet on the bench without a Manaphy. I don't know why. I guess people just don't worry too much about a Gastly. But I would maybe caution you to remove this if necessary, if you want to fill up with other cards like Lost Vacuum. There are a lot of item cards not item cards, they're Pokemon tools now. Pokemon tools going around. So if you want to get rid of that stuff, it might be helpful. Maximum Belt can do a lot of damage, especially to the Gengar EX being an EX Pokemon. So that extra 50 is going to hurt. And it probably would have hurt a lot in that last game if they had put that on after we had taken, I think, 4 prize cards. It's instant KO on our Gengar EX. And that other game also made me think maybe I should add a Hisuian Heavy Ball, because this 3 count, although it is a 3 count, I was not expecting to prize 2 of them. That was very unfortunate. But then think about it, what if you prized maybe 1 or both of your Bidoof, or your Skwovet, or your Manaphy, or your Radiant Alakazam? There are a lot of Pokemon here that you don't want to get prized, so maybe having at least 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball would be helpful. And the other thing, there wasn't a lot of draw support in this deck, and it's really concerning. Most of the time we didn't need it. When we did get set up, even in my playtesting, it felt like it wasn't needed. But there's usually going to be that 1 or 2 cases where you do wish that you had that draw support. So maybe even dropping the Arvin down to a 2, or the Giovanni Charisma to a 2, and at least trying to add 1 or 2 of these. might be a good idea. Anyways, I think this is probably one of the more fun decks I've tried out in this new Temporal Forces meta. And I hope that you give it a shot too. The deck list is going to be in the description, so if you do want to try it out, go ahead and check it out down there. And while you're down there, why not get subscribed? We're going to be doing so many more videos on Temporal Forces decks, so stay tuned. And if you don't want to miss it, obviously get subscribed in order to get that notification. Well, ring that bell to get the notification, I should say. And why not leave me a like? That way I know that you liked this video and you found it very informative. Anyways guys, as always, stay safe and thanks for watching.